Hi everyone, I'm Allie from Bear Life. Welcome to my Bear Life kitchen. I'm here to share our recipe today for our hot chocolate bombs, featuring our gluten-free, paleo, plant-based, vegan, soy-free, corn-free, organic, just 5 ingredients and delicious hot chocolate mix. What's great about these hot chocolate bombs is because they're made with our clean hot chocolate, they're also very clean and better for you. They're gonna be paleo, vegan, refined sugar-free, and of course delicious. And now we're ready to get started. So first thing is you're gonna take your nice, dark, 100% unsweetened chocolate and you're gonna break it up into smaller pieces so it melts better. Smaller the pieces, faster it melts. So now you can melt this in a nice double boiler, or if you want a quicker option, or if you don't have a double boiler on hand, you can just pop it in the microwave in about 30-second intervals at a time. You're still gonna want to get the chocolate up to tempering temperature, and that's about 105 degrees is where you want it. If you have a candy thermometer, that's super helpful for you to just check. If not, you can eyeball it. I think that it has a nice glossy sheen when it starts to melt. That's when you know you're hitting that right temperature. And that tempering temperature is really important because that's when the crystals start to break down, and that's what will enable you to have that nice shine on your hot cocoa bomb when you're finished. So let's get to tempering some chocolate. So once you've got most of it melted, especially if you're using a microwave, you are just gonna wanna let the rest melt there with our handy dandy spatula. Okay, now once you've got it all stirred and melted, you're gonna wanna add your sweetener, your agave, and there you go. That'll also help cool the chocolate a little bit for you to help maintain that nice tempering. And you're just gonna put it, just mix it in nicely as well as you can with the chocolate. And we're just gonna go put that quickly in the ice bath to also just maintain that nice cooling temperature, because part of tempering is both heating it quickly and cooling it quickly. Okay, so you gave it a little quick dunk there. You don't want to let it cool too much or you're going to have trouble making your hot cocoa bombs. So you want it to thicken up a little bit. You want to have a little bit of some give to it too. So also when you're making your hot cocoa bombs, it's not just sliding all to the bottom. So there you go. You can see here it's a little bit thicker now, the chocolate. That's about perfect temperature to start making our hot cocoa bombs. Now, I like to use a combination of a spoon and a spatula to make the bombs. You do whatever feels great to you. And you wanna have a nice, even coating of the chocolate. So I usually like to put some in there, usually about a tablespoon at a time, and then gently rock the spoon around the edges of the bomb mold so that you're getting a nice, even coating. So you want to sort of put pressure on the bottom and then go bring the chocolate up the sides so you then have a nice even sheen of delicious chocolate. Not too thin, you don't want to have holes. If you need a little more chocolate, that's okay. No one is perfect in the kitchen. No one's here. You can make as many mistakes as you want. Okay, and once you have done all of your bombs, you're gonna wanna just take a quick look at them and see if you've got any holes or anywhere the mold peeks through or anywhere that looks maybe too thick with the chocolate, so you can go and sort of correct that before it hardens. You also, when you're done, I'll show you, we wanna just make sure the edges are nice and clean so that they come together very easily. Now the next step is just putting it in the freezer for about 20 minutes, up to you, depends on, you can check your molds as they go. So here we go, into the freezer. All right, let's see how our hot cocoa bombs did in the freezer. Okay, so these were in the freezer for about 20 minutes. This will also depend on how cold your freezer is. We got these there. We're gonna wanna work quickly because the chocolate will start to melt the longer it's out of the freezer. We've got our sealing chocolate here. If this got a little hard while you were freezing the molds, you can just pop this back in the microwave for another 15, 30 seconds. You don't have to worry about tempering that chocolate because we're just using it to seal the mold. Now comes the fun part. Let's see how our little guys did. You're gonna carefully pop these out of the mold. You see you've got a little bit of a shine there, which means we did a nice job on our tempering. Nice shine. These are some very solid molds. And you're gonna take 3 scoops, 1, 2, 3 tablespoons of the chocolate, which fits perfectly in these 3-inch molds. And you're just gonna put that in the bottom one. Then you're gonna pop out another top one, also nice there, very gently. And you're gonna see it fits really nicely into a bomb, which is amazing. You're gonna take that sealing chocolate, which just finished the microwave, okay? And once that's done, you just take the chocolate and you can put it in the injector, you can put it in a piping bag with a nozzle. You can also just use your hand or a spoon, and you're just gonna wanna take some of the chocolate and you're just gonna wanna create a nice seal around the edge. Other thing you wanna be careful of when you're working with your hot cocoa bombs are your fingerprints. You don't wanna touch a lot of the edges of the bomb because you are gonna have little shiny fingerprints there. So when it's done, you can just put them back in the mold to rest, and you're gonna wanna put them back in the freezer again to let them harden again until you're ready to use them. Now we're gonna now if you wanted to add any sprinkles or maybe little marshmallows, you could also include those inside before you seal them. You can also do the edges with them too. Okay, so then when you put these in the freezer, you can take them out and enjoy your Bare Life hot cocoa bombs with our Bare Life hot chocolate, vegan, plant-based, paleo, delicious. And just enjoy these hot cocoa bombs in a mug with water, almond milk, or any plant-based milk, oat milk. Just put the bombs in, heat your milk up, and enjoy. Thanks so much for joining me today. Hope you have a great rest of your day. Bye.